Hi everyone! In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make pictures move in CapCut, bringing your static images to life with smooth and professional-looking animations. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to animate images over your videos, whether you're making creative social media posts, dynamic vlogs, or eye-catching presentations. Let's dive right in. First thing you'll want to do is set up your project. So go ahead and open CapCut. If it's your first time, don't worry. The interface is pretty friendly, and I'll walk you through it. Click on New Project, and now you can import both your video and the image you want to animate. Simply drag them from your computer into the media bin. Here's an important tip. When you add them to your timeline, make sure your image sits above your video, kind of like stacking layers in Photoshop, or even layering stickers on a notebook. This way, your video acts as the background, and you can animate the image on top. Now, click on your image clip in the timeline, and in the preview window, you can resize it by dragging the corners. Make sure it's the right size and position to start. You want it to stand out, but not take over the whole screen. If you're making a picture fly in from the corner, for example, start with it a bit smaller or off to the side. Next up, let's add your first keyframe to start the animation. Keyframes are essentially markers that tell CapCut, hey, remember how the image is at this spot and looking like this right now? Drag the playhead to the exact moment in your timeline where you want the movement to begin. In the right side panel, look for the Basic section and find the Transform options. You'll see controls like Position, Scale, and Rotation. To set a keyframe, click the little diamond icon next to the property you want to animate. Position is the most common for moving images around, but you can get creative with Scale or Rotation too. This diamond is now your starting marker. Just to reassure you, if it's not obvious where to click, hover your mouse and CapCut should give you a little tooltip. You're looking for that diamond either next to Position, Scale, or Rotation. Now we get to the fun part, animating the movement. Move the playhead forward to the spot on your timeline where you want your image's journey to end. Maybe it glides to the center, or floats up to the top. In the preview window, click and drag your image to its new location. When you do this, CapCut automatically drops in another keyframe at this new spot. Think of it like telling CapCut, start here, finish there, and CapCut fills in the motion between. You can see how your picture will move from point A to point B. Want something fancier? For more complex moves, like bouncing along a path, spinning, or shrinking, just repeat this process. Move the playhead to a new moment, change the image position, scale, or rotation, and CapCut keeps creating keyframes for you. This part may take a few moments as you experiment, and don't worry if it takes a try or two to get the movement just right. That's all part of the creative process. Once you're happy with how your image moves, it's time to refine the animation. Play back your video to see what the motion looks like. Sometimes, the movement can look a bit stiff or robotic, so let's smooth things out. Right-click on the image clip in your timeline and select Show Keyframe Animation. This opens the Keyframe Graph Editor. Here, you'll see a visual graph of your animation path. Click on the keyframe markers and use the Auto Curve option. This helps adjust the speed and flow between each movement, making everything look more natural, sort of like easing in and out, the way a car accelerates gently rather than jumping forward instantly. Pause here to experiment. Sliding those curves can create everything from soft glides to snappy jumps, depending on your style. That's it for today's CapCut tutorial. With these steps, you can make any image move, spin, or float across your videos, adding instant personality and polish. If you found this helpful, please hit that like button and let me know in the comments if you have any questions or run into trouble. I'm here to help. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future tutorials on making your videos stand out. Thanks for watching, and happy editing!